And live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, taking a look at Harrison Barnes, what will we see from him?
Well, the big thing with him is that corner three-point shot. That's his spot. He loves drifting to that area. And so defensively, you've got to keep an eye on him. But what that does is it limits the amount of help you can give when he's on the floor.
And I know something else the fans love about him is the way he's capable of going straight over the top of a defender for some monster throwdowns. I mean, we're talking about posterization with capital letters.
This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
Well, these two clubs have 4 divisional battles to play this season, so let's get ready to enjoy this first one.
And Steve touched on it, Clark. 4 games between them this season. There's no way those games won't have a lot to do with how this division is going to shape up at the end of the year.
Kevin, there's no question about that at all. I mean, this series is going to have a huge influence on the playoff race, not just for these two teams, but for the rest of the division as well.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Jackson with it. Number 27. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Number 32, with nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Jackson against Fox. Jackson passes to Drake. Back to Jackson. The 3. That's good. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Poked away. Number 32 gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Back to Jackson from downtown. It's rebounded by Vaughn.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Zubek defended by Vaughn. Zubek banked in off the glass.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pulls it up. Cannot hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
When I asked him what some of his main concerns are today, and he said they're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the perimeter, and therefore it's essential that they not give up too many open looks from out there, or it could spell trouble all game long, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that 3-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the 3-point line.
6 to shoot. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Jackson misses.
The alley-oop is such a fun play to watch, but when it doesn't convert, it's probably the wrong choice.
I guess that makes that one a terrible choice.
The offensive rebound. It's blocked. Now the pass to Drake. Lets it go from deep. But he gets it back.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
There's the pick. Fox. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. out of this world. Aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe he sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
The dish now to Barnes. Fires from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Los Angeles leading by 5. Rhodes passes to Drake. Rhodes covered by Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here comes Jackson leading the throw.
Look out, man.
The rim is shaken. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Los Angeles.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
So it's Sacramento after the Clippers pick up 2. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Pass to Rhodes. Number 32, Fox, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defensive back, he's got 5, and the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Kevin, well, look here at last year in the NBA where the Clippers ranked. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in lowest turnovers per game, and they were top 10 in three-point shooting. That's a huge part of their offensive attack.
I was just really impressed with the free throw shooting that you mentioned. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage. Says a lot about their concentration and their focus as a team. And this is a key part of the game for this team. They've got to get to the line and knock them down to have a chance to win.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next foul will put them over the limit and in the bonus.
A chance to get some easy points at the line here, so it makes sense to be aggressive.
And that one's good. The Kings trail by 7. A pass to Fox. He dishes it to Barnes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Barnes has got his 2nd basket of the night. Jackson with it. Now defended by Fox. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 5.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
And they're on the break. Number 27. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and a terrific finish.
Jackson against Fox. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, his body control is what I noticed. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
I tell you what else I like is his attacking mindset too, Steve. No matter where he is on the court, when he gets possession, he will turn it up and turn it on and run out. Most of the time, he doesn't stop until he's laid the ball in the hoop. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's Fox. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And no question, you look at his assist totals, and they tell you what a nice job he was doing, really spreading that ball around.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And Wall, here we go now, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. Excellent D there from George.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
He's never going to pass up on a chance like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, this guy can get to the rim.
Here's Fox. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Clippers in second.
I think free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everybody last season just had the hot hand.
And the Kings making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Both free throws good from Powell.
And this is the difference in the game. I mean, they're drawing fouls and then converting at the foul line.
Here's Mitchell, covered by Wall. Shot's good from Holmes. Los Angeles leading by 4. And George, here we go. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Back to Davis. Pass to Mitchell. In low to Davis. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead. The steal. Herbert covered by Wall. The pass to Mitchell. And it's all evened up.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
And George, here we go. Leonard. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Mitchell. 9 points last game out. Dishes to Davis. He passes to Mitchell. Back to Davis. Fires from deep. Sacramento gets it back. That's blocked. George against Davis. George dishes to Leonard. Covington defended by Holmes. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The feed now to Davis. Launches it, and that one's good. Davis has got 5 points so far.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Mitchell. No good on the buzzer beater. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter.
Coming up next Tuesday, October 25th, the Chicago Bulls go up against the Boston Celtics. Live from Boston. Be there.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too. So they're really doing a nice job offensively.
And for the Clippers. And George, here we go. He feeds it to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Wall. Jacks up a 3. Shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 5.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up. And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. it gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Sacramento making a switch here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Rejected by Hubbard, and George kicks to Wall. Feeds it to Morris. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Kings.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Knocks it loose. The numbers in their favor.
Man, what a play.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Back to Davis. Pass to Mitchell. Wide open. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Wall passes to George. Blocked. Here's Mitchell. Passes it to Hubbard. All sorts of time. They get it back. Pass to Mitchell. He kicks to Davis. Second shot opportunity. And George with the block. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Morris dishes to George. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. 14th in rebounding, 16th in shooting percentage. And for the team scoring numbers, not a strong point for them. Only top 20 in the league. This team needs to pick it up offensively.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. For Sacramento, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Over George. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Kings have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. He hits the second from the line. The Clippers trail. Rhodes covered by Barnes. George passes to Rhodes. Outside Jackson. Outside George. And the pass to Rhodes.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure. The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. Shot on the wing. Gets it to go. He's got 12. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Mitchell passes to Vaughn. Barnes. Here's Mitchell. Defended by Rhodes. Pass to Vaughn. A second chance effort. And the layup is good.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Number 17, defended by Rhodes. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
There's the block. Outside, George.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for him.
You know, I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Spurs game. It should be a good one.
That free throw good from George. Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. And George drops them both. The Kings trail by 5. Passes it to Vaughn. Baseline try. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
From 15 feet away. No good from Rhodes.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
Fox kicks to Barnes, and he jams it with authority.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
The pass to Drake. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. They host the Spurs after this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for San Antonio.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without foul.
A pass to Fox. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Number 27. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 10 points for him.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Pass to Fox. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Passes it to Rhodes. Number 27. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
No one covered. 10 points for Barnes.
The defense sagged off, and you know he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
For 3, count that one.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento. Clippers leading by 6. Rhodes passes to Drake. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those counters.
Seems like not a whole lot else is going right for them now.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense. And he gets a 3 of his own. Good answer there.
Yeah, and he's not scared to trade shots like that.
Tipped away. To the inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Here's the pass to Fox. And the three off target. LA has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. That one goes. Count it. 13 points in the game.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Jackson passes to Drake. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And you hear the crowd kind of murmuring. I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have
it. Fox against Jackson. Knocked loose. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Clippers leading by 12. Tries it from 19. Can't get it to go. Here's Fox. He's got 9. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
They have constantly shot themselves in the foot this quarter with all of these turnovers.
Yeah, pretty basic stuff, Clark. You can't score the ball if you don't have possession.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Fox puts up the baby hook, and it's sent back by Drake.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Stolen away. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Fouls checked in. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And the Kings making a change here. 3 from the inbound. The shot's good from Drake. 18 points for him.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Fades. Shot is off.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
You know, I've always felt that video review was a great addition to the NBA rules, especially when it can have such an impact on the outcome of a game.
I agree, Clark, and very tough to tell on this one. We don't see a lot of these reviews, but a good percentage of reviews ultimately end up in an overturned ruling of what was originally thought to be a basket or not.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And Kevin, this is exactly why we have this.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
With a few games of the new season already under our belt, the Wizards over at Verizon Center losing to the Mavericks. It wasn't even close, a big disappointment from this club. It was Bradley Beal leading them in scoring. And the other game also in the books. The Bucks winning against the Heat in Miami. Didn't run into much resistance, ran away with it. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Drake.
I loved his approach, guys. He came out aggressively, took the ball into the teeth of the defense, and either got points at the rim or drew fouls.
Most of the time he's been drawing fouls. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few nicks and bruises.
Clippers leading by 15. And for the Clippers, Number 27, covered by Barnes. Zubek. It's rebounded by Vaughn.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
And for Sacramento. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Wow. Now the Clippers moving it up. Number 27. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Stolen by Jackson. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. They get a hand on it. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Oh, look out. Whoa. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Number 32. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Drake the pass to Rhodes. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trailed by 19. Pass to Vaughn. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's off from three-point range. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Drake the pass to Rhodes. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 16.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. That's good. And the Clippers call time here. Clippers leading by 19 points. Kicks it to Jackson. That drops. Jackson's got 9.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Number 32 buries it from three-point range. He's got 11.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Zubek defended by Vaughn. Passes to Rhodes. On the wing, Jackson. He passes to Drake. Just 5 on the clock. That's good. 20 points for him.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Number 32. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Number 27. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
The dish to Barnes. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
You know, Barnes is playing well. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Barnes hits them both. Clippers leading by 22. Rhodes passes to Jackson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
And there's the pass to Vaughn. Excellent D there from Rhodes.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Number 17, defended by Rhodes. That is good. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Drake. Launches a three. And the Clippers miss again. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Rhodes. Some solid defense here from Fox.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark. If they're going to cut into this lead, they've got to convert those boards into points.
Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Rhodes. Good on the triple. 19 points in the game.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Fox. He's got 11. He dishes it to Barnes. And that one is hammered home.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Here's Rhodes. That three off the mark.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
A pass to Fox. Back to Davis. Takes a three. Number 7. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Left side, Wall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Kings making a change here. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. Kings have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. They set the pick, passes it to Vaughn. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. He has 7.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
He hits it from 9. Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Dishes it to Wall. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Down low, number 7. That's good. He's got 6.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
The pass to Rhodes. Traps in the tray. He's got 22.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Wall attacking. George, covered by Barnes. Number 27, great positioning on the putback.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And there's the feed to Wall. Number 27, covered by Barnes. A nice shot by George.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Wall with the steal.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Poke loose. Here's Vaughn. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back, straight to the rack.
Pass to Fox to end the run. And that one's good. 14 points for him.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's George. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Well, he was somebody you didn't want to put at the line a year ago. He made 85% of his attempts.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. Here's Wall. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already.
Next Wednesday, October 26th, the Denver Nuggets go up against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. A Northwest Division rivalry. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Powell in at the 2 guard. It's Davis with the drive. Here's Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mitchell's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Powell dishes to Morris. Leonard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Kevin, what I like about him is that he tends to get hot at the most opportune times. It doesn't matter if it's coming out of a halftime or out of a timeout. He just has a knack for heating up in a hurry.
Also, guys, so often we see him playing possum at the defensive end. And then all of a sudden he springs into action, picks off a pass, and ignites the fast break.
Here's Mitchell. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Now, here is Morris. It's stolen by Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Kept alive, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Inside, kicks it out to Leonard. He feeds it to Powell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Leonard. And it's blocked by Holmes. And the Kings pushing it up now. The shot from the low post is good.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Leonard attacking. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
It's Davis on the wing. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Leonard attacking. Here's Morris. Misses the 3. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Feeds to Davis. And the Kings check on 2 more. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Shoots the 3. Shot, no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Scooped up. Tries again. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That's good from Holmes. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Knar, defended by Mitchell. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. With a floater. Good. Davis has got 9 points in the quarter. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard said.
Yeah, it's not typical. I mean, they have been really dominant on the glass. Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Morris. That's tipped. He kicks it to Leonard. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half. The Kings have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Kicks it to Davis. Pass to Mitchell for the 3. Back to Davis. Leonard brings the double team. Davis, the pass to Holmes. No good off the back of the rim. The Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Covington, defended by Holmes, kicks it out to Leonard. Gets it to go.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes it to Mitchell. Tries it from the top of the key. For Los Angeles, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Powell kicks to Leonard. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got 19 points.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
The good-looking shot from the wing. Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Doing some solid looks for them.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Leonard attacking. Soft touch off the glass. 21 points in the game.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
It's stolen. Now the Clippers moving it up. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
While they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
Number 31 trains the three-pointer.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
LA's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Covington, defended by Holmes. There's the dish to Powell. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Leonard kicks to George. Clippers moving the ball around. He dishes it to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 17. No luck. Great tee that time from Davis. And for Sacramento, their shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Here's Mitchell. Off target with his 3.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Dishes it to Powell. Outside Leonard. Davis with the double team. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Leonard attacking.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Leonard. He has 23 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And the pass to Mitchell. No one near him. Misses off the left iron. And Los Angeles guys shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Back to Davis. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to George. Outside Leonard from deep three-point range. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the feed to Davis. Connects in the foul line jumper. Davis has got 11 here in this quarter alone. It's been all Clippers. Pass to George. And the first one at the line is good. And George drops them both. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Number 7, defended by Morris. Pass to Hubbard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
And George, here we go. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Ball's knocked loose. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Knarr, and he lays that one in.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Number 31, defended by Morris. Gets it to go. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Knar. No good with the triple. Here's her. Can't connect. So the Clippers winning this one easily.